What's up, Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania, United States of America?
Planet Earth.
We are here live at Scarpaci's in Washington, PA. I'm very excited. Hey.
You're going to give us the countdown. You just.
Oh, I know. I said live in 30, but I guess maybe because I'm excited to talk about the fucking shit that we're going to talk about today.
The crazy stuff. You ready?
And we are ready, but first, as I eat my french fries. I'm Jim, just Jim from Bar-jutsu. Nobody gives a fuck, so I don't really get an introduction. Nobody cares. But with me, as always, man who needs no introduction yet for some fucking reason we give it to one and only GothHop, Mr. Aaron Romeo. And then to his immediate right, the newly crowned FAFO Champion, the one and only Layla Paige. We're going to go over the FAO Championship. We've done it before, but we're going to do it again. And back by popular demand, one of the greatest and prettiest and loveliest co-hosts ever. So funny, so talented, so tasty. Miss Meineke, what's up? So pretty. So pretty. Although she gets tired of me, she's very, very pretty. Very excited to have you. Hi, Nene. What's going on?
She gives you the silent treatment.
She is. I know. She's still mad. So, but before we get started, she's so pretty. You can see the picture of her. She's giving me I'm mentally challenged. All right. Before we get started, it is a different picture.
Okay.
All right. But before we get started, we want to give a shout out to our sponsors. We want to thank Meineke. Obviously, this is Meineke Presents Bar-jutsu Live now. If you're experiencing any car trouble and you're just like fucking tired of shit and YouTube's not helping out and you're like, fuck this fucking shit, I'm miserable as fuck, give Meineke a call. And if you can't afford it, what do they do for you, Aaron Romeo?
Well, it's the easy pay. They pay a little up front to form of a deposit for your repairs and then pay the rest later. That's
what the fuck is that? And when you're in it's summertime and the weather is hot and the chicks are coming out and you want to do some fucking fucked up shit and get all royally shit faced.
The gun shooting?
No. Oh man, I forgot.
See, I was like, that was a perfect talk about guns.
Oh, we can shoot some shit. We can say, let's go down to the fucking docks and shoot some ducks or people. Call KMC Firearm. Pew pew. Pew 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 pew. That's Nene's favorite line. Pew pew pew. But if you are just fucking miserable and you hate your life and hate your boss and you've given up on everything and you've decided male diapers don't even do it, I'm just gonna fucking adult diapers, I'm just gonna shit in my own fucking pants and sit in my fecal matter for the rest of the days. Crack open an Iron City beer.
drink responsibly, or if you have a driver, drink irresponsibly.
That's a good one. I like that. Drink responsibly.
I'm convinced he took some drugs.
He had to. And then don't forget, guys, we have Fista Productions, and you know what? I forgot. Guess what? Let's transfer this over. RPGme. They, in like 3 days, made it to 50% of their fund on Kickstarter. So, way to go, RPGme. We're halfway there, and you will get Bar-jutsu 2, the journey, the drunken journey through the South Side slopes or whatever. I don't fucking know what they're calling it. I'm excited to get the ball rolling on that one. So, without fucking further ado, Aaron Romeo, what's going on in the news?
Well, locally, there was we know about the Pope. We mentioned we're gonna mention this. Pope Leo is what the name he chose.
Pope Leo, like DiCaprio?
Leonardo, but he is the first American-born Pope.
Yeah, I saw him at the White Sox.
Yeah, in Chicago. He's Chicago-based. Chicago-born.
Chicago-born.
So
you think he's gonna come out Easter Mass and be like, "Yo, what's up? What up, America?"
Maybe, it's a possibility.
So is he gonna like come out with the Pope hat like that. Wouldn't that be funny? He came out with a sideways Pope hat.
So I never like paid attention to this shit. Has like there ever been an American Pope?
No, he's the first ever.
First,
They always been like an Italian or a Nazi.
Okay. So like I feel like I'm gonna sound like a student, but I don't pay attention to that shit.
Who does? You know?
new pontiff, and he's always been a person of the poor, like supporting and then like unification of the people. That's what that was his.
White smoke has risen.
So what benefits are there to being a pope?
You can
Besides like immortality and shit.
money.
Immortality.
Endless money, access to the Vatican.
Superpowers or pretend superpowers.
I'm sure you get hella bitches being popes.
I would say no. Maybe hella children, boys. But
Unfortunate.
Pope is the leader of the Catholic world, and he's like the go-to guy. I don't know. Church. There's supposed to be separation of church and state, but it seems like the Pope runs a lot of shit.
Some
Right, Nene? So, so new Pope, Pope Leo. What's up? All right, the Wolf of the Vatican. What else is going on?
I'll get to the sports in a little bit. We discussed that earlier, but there was someone arrested for slingshotting. This is locally now, slingshotting rocks at people downtown.
I'm sorry.
When I was little, when we had a slingshot, we didn't use rocks. We had ball bearings. And those fuckers hurt.
You know what? There'd be a thing in school, elementary school. Me and this other kid would pull the shirt like this, and then we'd have like a spitball and pull it back like this, and it would fling into the other.
Oh, I thought you were like simulating boobies.
No, I'm simulating a sling.
I
They
think
pull
we
the
have to
shirt.
do that.
They would pull the shirt back and
I never knew about that.
fling here. I'll demonstrate.
You're gonna demonstrate? Can't now.
Hold on, let me.
Just fling your phone. Aaron Romeo demonstrating a spitball slingshot from his fucking
and like
crotch.
other stuff too. And we'd like do it to the other class.
Okay,
and
you
then,
pulled the shirt back.
yeah,
Dude,
look
that fucking worked. I gotta tell you, I was impressed. Nene, what'd you think about that? Was that
Man.
she's a smiler. All right, so and then he's gone.
And I'm back.
All right, so let's talk about some sports. What's going on in the world of El Sporto?
Wow.
Spanish for sports.
Breaking
It
news.
is. Don't look it up.
This was found recently that today the baseball commissioner, the MLB, aka MLB, said that Pete Rose and shoeless Joe Jackson are reinstated. They were banned from baseball. And like many, shoeless Joe Jackson was part of the Black Sox scandal of 1919, the World Series against the Reds, which the Reds won in 5-3, and that's when it was the best of 9 back then. Now it's best of 7. But the Reds, they basically threw the World
Nene's
Series.
so disappointed.
I know. Sorry, Nene. I'm a sloth.
So
But
that crew, and then Pete Rose betting in baseball.
you know what's
in
great
the
about that, though?
80s, late 80s.
You know what's great about that, though?
Right.
Pete Rose and Shoeless Joe right now, or wherever they are, they're like, hey, that's great. Thanks for the Hall of Fame thing. We're dead.
They're like,
Like, what are we going to do with it? You know?
You hear the kid that fell from PNC Park? He's doing okay. He's finally talking and
Fuck him.
yeah.
Nobody gives a shit. Quit acting like an asshole at the fucking park and you won't fall fucking 60 feet or whatever.
that's wonderful news.
I'm just getting a bunch of haters for that comment. Fuck him.
Shoeless Joe is considered one of the best baseball players during that time.
Why, because he had no shoes?
That too, I mean, but no.
So he's like the Matt Riddle face.
I gotta stop eating on camera. It's ridiculous.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Eating on camera. I can't help it. The food here at Scarpaci is amazing. You gotta admit. You guys had some tacos, but you scarfed them down like a bunch of pigs. Speaking of pigs, we're not
Because
talking
I ate before going on camera.
And that's where that phrase said, say it isn't so, Joe.
Say it isn't so, Joe.
Yeah,
Say it isn't so. Say he didn't throw the World Series. And he didn't. He did not. I think he was the only player that didn't take the money. And he still lost. 8 Men Out.
8 Men Out.
8 Men Out is the movie about the 1919 World Series. Great movie. I love it.
That's not what I thought you said.
Oh, what'd you think I'd say? Eat Me Out or something?
8 Men Out. Not number 8, but
The number. Oh my God! Speaking of eating out,
That's what I
you're done with the fucking news shit. Let's get into the real hurdy-gurdy of the show.
Hurdy-gurdy, but
So, it was brought to my attention today that people that are very picky on Pornhub tend to feel like when you're going through videos, so I've heard, you have the number on the bottom of the screen, and the one guy I was talking to was like, yeah, next thing I know, I looked down and I was at like 127. Like tab 127.
That's picky.
And they're picky. And he said the deeper that you go into Pornhub, the more fucked up. So we come to you.
Aaron nods his head with it.
And Aaron, we sit down before the show, and I go, Aaron, what are the top 10 searches? No, stop. I say, what are the top 10 searches on Pornhub? And he starts riling them off like his own personal. He's like, foot fetish, anal,
edging,
You
shows.
said BDSM.
Wait, you haven't even researched this. You're going off of opinion. Docking.
Yeah, we asked what your top search.
All right, so let's just talk about that. When you go to Pornhub, what are you searching?
Well, glory holes, the search, glory holes.
Love glory.
Different.
Which side of the glory hole do you enjoy?
Well,
Stop it. Would you quit it? Nina, are you getting this shit? This will never get old. But this is the last time we do this because next week I'm going to have something special. We talked about it.
Mhm.
And it's going to be fucking hilarious. It's going to be here until she comes back. But you love porn. You're a big fan of it. You know what I really love? I love the documentaries on Pornhub that teach you that like stepkids can become closer to their step-parents.
I've watched.
That would be
Schoolboy.
And right. And you know what's shocking? The amount of people that are like they'll be on the street and they'll be like, dude, that's my sister, man. You should talk about her. Then they go home and they're like, incest porn. I personally, and we've discussed this on the show before, my big thing is clown porn. Love clown porn. It's one of the fucking best ever. And I told you there's one that amazes me. I can't find it again. There was a guy, he did like Pennywise. He was a demon clown, raping women, like force and everything. It was so good. This guy should have tried out the Pennywise. I mean, he's got a hammer, of course, and everything, but
I look at you differently now.
oh no, it was so good. Like a demon clown having sex with all these women. It was amazing.
They twist around the story, or they'll take different stories. And
There was a story.
they're like Dracula porn too.
You're like, you know what else I like?
Shark porn.
You know what else I like? I like Marvel porn. I like when it's like, the XXX Men.
Or they dress up like Wonder Woman and shit.
That's one of my favorites. The Sex Vengers and stuff. You have no idea what I'm talking about.
Vengers, it's like they dress up like it. There's like doing like an episode of.
Oh my God!
Doing a movie, but they're dressed as Avengers and.
Yes, they would be doing a movie. Very, very observant, sir.
It's another where She-Hulk is on the receiving end, and whoever the Scarlet Witch would be.
It could be. I don't know, but I highly suggest it. I've seen some of them. Seen a lot of Spider-Man. Not expecting Spider-Man to shoot out, webs. He's doing that thing. But I've seen a lot of Spider-Man porn. Batman porn, that's a big thing. Batman and Wonder Woman is always a big thing. And then Superman comes in. But then what you don't expect is the twist where Superman and Batman get together and then Wonder Woman's in the corner. I'm like, whoa. But then you got to watch it, because it's DC. But why is everybody judging me? So what? All right, there's a plot twist. Superman and Batman tend to be gay. Whatever. Then Aquaman comes in and they're like, no, you shoot. They're like, go away, Aquaman. Go away.
It was Jason Momoa to like mask.
Well, no, normally it's not the Jason Momoa Aquaman in porn. It's the
Is it the Family Guy Aquaman?
It's the Family Guy Aquaman in porn. It usually is. But amazing. So tell me some of your top searches.
My top searched for glory holes, blowjobs, cum shots, facials, that's all the same.
It's it. Money shots.
Yeah, money shots, the sex ones, or the threesomes, the different sex ones, the anal on occasion.
Remember?
On occasion.
So just everything under the sun.
Just everything else. I know. I said, what are some of them? And he's going off. He's rattling off an encyclopedia.
Edging.
Edging. You said this before. What is edging?
It's when the woman gets the guy close, makes him flip, or like holds back.
It's like when you're about to peek, they stop.
Aaron's nervous about this because he's doing the Abe Lincoln shirt tuck.
What's the one where they stick it in your penal?
Penal insertion.
Penal insertion in the urethra?
Yeah, they call it, there's a specific name for it. I can't remember.
Nene, what's that called? What? Oh, she's shy. She was on there.
Yeah, that's right. But,
oh, I wish you could see this picture. She's so pretty.
it's like with a doll land, obviously. It's like the something.
Why do I have a feeling that you are a big, like, if I go through your phone right now, the first thing that's going to come up is pegging.
Pegging? No.
No? Let's see your phone. No, dude, look at the hesitation.
Actually, I do, like, wipe the history on it.
Why?
Because the virus, no, I do.
Could you imagine?
Viruses.
Could you imagine if he was in a car accident?
Like I do that.
He's in a car accident. They get the jaws of life, and they cut him out. And he's like, "Hey, and they're like, you're gonna be all right, son. You're gonna be all right." He's like, "Clear my browser history."
Just opening it.
You can still go on the Pornhub and search.
It'll still come up. You're still gonna have ghosts, no matter how many times you clear the history.
Craigslist.
All right, we don't want to see it.
Were you looking up for? You know how like Craigslist used to do the hookup buddies?
Oh yeah.
Missed opportunity, or was misconnections?
Yeah.
How many misconnections have you filled out on Craigslist? Oh my god.
Yes, think about it.
Dude, seriously? You've entered misconnection. Oh, you've looked at them, but have you ever? You've never typed one up. Oh, dude, that's the worst thing. You've looked at them. You've actually looked at them, and you're like, I was at that McDonald's.
I'm searching for the girl in the blue shirt that crop dusted me at the post.
There was one that said I have herpes. One of them said on personal, it's like I have herpes. But people make mistakes in the past and looking for a guy with herpes that has herpes.
So what? They can have super herpes?
They literally said that. Like, and also has like. I'm like,
dude, you know what kills me about you? He probably, get this, Nene. He probably was fucking like, wait, herpes. Is she currently having an outbreak? Because, there's a chance. But the silence. He's like, I should have prepared more for this episode. So super excited. Some of the Pornhub things. What's the furthest you dove into the Pornhub? What, golden showers? Cleveland Steamer? You know what the Cleveland Steamer is? You don't know what the Cleveland Steamer is? Please inform her what the Cleveland Steamer is.
Taking a dump on someone's chest.
My chest, and then
taking a dump on
roll it out.
That's not what I thought it was called.
I think there's hot lunch, which is basically Cleveland Steamer. Then you have the donkey punch.
I've heard of that one.
The medulla punch. Medulla punch is a good one. You punch them in the medulla oblongata right before you finish. They tense out. And you're like, How often? I gotta ask this. How often and how long have you sat through gay porn?
Not long at all.
Okay, the answer should have been never.
Never.
But no, it's too late. Not long at all. It's still lingering up there.
So,
Wait, Sarah, you were like,
Because for
Hugh Hefner watched it.
So too, like, cause I was like a kid.
Oh, man, Lumpkins. Goes up.
Lumpkins, I've got those are
Not a fan.
on a toilet.
It is disgusting. But how disappointed would you be if you sign up and you're like, hey, all right, glory holes, are they free or is it like $20 or they're free? You walk up there like free glory hole, and you go, all right, what's on the other end? And they go, well, that's why it's free. It could be a guy, could be a girl, doesn't know.
I wouldn't risk it.
You wouldn't risk it?
Pretty planned.
So let's say you risk it, and it was the best ever. And then at the end, he comes out and he's like, you're welcome. Are you going to be like, oh, you got me? Or are you going to be like, impressive?
That'd be a weird feeling on the other end. You're like, okay, that's the excitement behind it because you don't know what it's like.
I haven't experienced it, but I
Like,
want to say that I would
what's-
know the difference. You know? I'd
But
like,
it's a woman's mouth and a man's?
yeah. I don't know. Maybe not. I don't know.
No, you probably would have.
You want to give it a shot? You want to try it out?
What?
Go get your guy down on Liberty Avenue. See if you can tell the difference. You know, we'll have to get a girl. You can compare. Terrible. Awful. So, Layla Paige, what are your Pornhub searches?
I don't really watch porn, but mine are more on the normal stuff.
How do you search that? Normal sex. Just normal sex.
Since I do like my white chocolate, it'd be like interracial.
That's
not
I like it. I do like pizza delivery. I used to like, they don't do it. You can't find it. Like Voyeur, where it was like security cam stuff. But then they were like even though it was staged security cam footage, I guess, I don't know, the government or whatever, FCC or whoever governs it was like, hey, that could be considered, privacy violations. And you got to get rid of that. So you can't really find security cam stuff anymore. It's funny when you search certain things that I've been told, and Pornhub says the search that you've requested is prohibited, and if you continue to do this, it'll be recorded. You're like, all right, I just won't search grandma porn in it. Like grandmother in walker, in wheelchair, quadriplegic stuff. He's taking mental notes right now. He's like, oh yeah, we'll do it. So, all right. So you moved, Aaron Romeo. You moved into a new. He's all sad. Look, this is such a touchy subject. Kid jumping back into it real quick. His brain is on overdrive because he's thinking of. We hit a topic that he's so sensitive about. He's like, what do I search?
Do you remember that episode of SpongeBob where like the smoke was coming out of Patrick's ears?
Yes. That's what's going on right now. I wish we had a producer again that could add the smoke coming out of the beach. So you look like you got something to say. Is there something you want to say?
Speaking of moving, not to get off topic, but it's amazing how this goes for a lot of people that moved, how much stuff you accumulate over the years. Like, you don't realize until you're, like, going through closets, and you're like, holy, like, I wore this, like, 10,
Oh, I
6
agree.
years ago.
I just went through my basement, and I was throwing out clothes, and I was like, I wore this? It's like, holy shit. Things I find hard to throw away are, like, I come across like, original Bar-jutsu shirts and stuff. And I'm like, oh my god, yeah, Apple's Distinction.
Yeah, that's
But I find original like gear with the old beer chucks on it. Fucking where's it? The beer chucks on it. And I'm like, you like that, Nini? So you. So I'm sorry. But yeah, it's hard to find. But now you have a house and an apartment, correct? And the apartment is empty, which means we're gonna do it. Kick it off, like a send off episode at Bar-jutsu Live is gonna do a send off episode at your house. When are we doing? Because you got to be out of there by June.
Yeah, early June, so May 30th, basically.
May 31st.
Yeah.
All right. So one of these upcoming the week next week or whatever, we're going over to your old house and we're gonna kick it off. We're gonna send it off right. You're probably gonna end up naked by the end of the episode.
Okay.
So
And then I'll say about the player, be like, stuff everywhere. I should leave some stuff laying there just for.
you know what you should leave? Used condoms.
Oh, yes.
Just leave them laying all over the place. Of course you're gonna Oh my god. Where have we gone? Terrible. Layla Paige. So let's focus on you. You are the newly crowned FAFO champion. Congratulations. Very excited for you. And do you know what that entails?
Um, basically, if anybody challenges me anything and they win, everyone.
Correct. So they come to you with a challenge. Doesn't matter. It can be anyone from the show. It can be a viewer. It could be anybody. They have to come on here. They have to come on the show, and they have to issue an open challenge. And it can't be right there. You know what I mean? It's not like the 24/7 belt fucking joke. They have to say, "I challenge you to this." Then we go over the rules. You accept the challenge. You have to accept the challenge.
Okay.
That's the thing. But it's got to be reasonable. That's why you have time. And then we set it. We set a date, and then we air the challenge. We will record the challenge. We've done like the Uno challenge. Aaron Romeo, what the fuck are you looking at? What the fuck are you doing? Oh, I get it. The baseball game. Yeah. Ooh. Can you stay on the clock for an hour right now and do the show? Appreciate it. Thanks, buddy. Love you. But yeah, so we did the Uno challenge. We did that at your house. It's your old apartment. And Wendy Lee Rounds was the FAFO champion.
Yeah.
And do you not know what the FAFO mean? What does the FAFO championship stand for? It's very easy. Come on, dude. FAFO. Layla, what is FAFO?
Fuck around and find out.
Fuck around, find out championship. You fuck around, you're gonna find out. So, like, let's say somebody says, "Okay, I challenge you to a jump rope contest. I can jump more rope than you. I can do it longer. You have to accept the challenge, and then we set the date. So we'll do that. Like, you can challenge her to a jerk off challenge, or you know what? You could be like, this is exactly what he could do. He's gonna be like, I challenge you to a feet staring competition. We'll see who can stare at each other's feet the longest without nutting. And he'd be like, I lose. Congratulations. Here's your belt. Oh, shucks. Sorry, I lost that one. Did you even try it on?
No.
How's it look?
It's,
You can drape it over the shoulder. You can do whatever you want.
that stretched over the shoulder.
It's a nice belt. It's a very fancy belt. It's one of my favorites. It's one of our favorites. I don't know if you can get close in the camera on it. So you can see the fucking detail of it. It's all shiny and polished. But that is the move over a little bit. That with this one. Yeah, there you go. The FAFO championship. I like it. I'm super pumped for the first challenge. I know we're gonna get old people to come in. Like I'm sure Dale Miller's gonna come in and say, "I challenge you to beer pong," which would be a joke because he loses every time. That man, he has tried. He do what, darts?
No, we're doing
What the fuck are you talking about? Yes, that was the shot, but he never won. The dude always came. The dude was the Buffalo Bills of beer pong. I love Dale Miller. He's a great guy. You know, and it's not like he just stopped coming to stop coming. Work schedules fuck us all. So you get a new job, you got work schedules change, and you just can't make it to the show. Well, we get that. But Dale would make it to every fucking beer pong tournament. He would make it to every fucking final and lose. He was the Buffalo Bills of the fucking beer pong world. You know, he tried for this belt a couple times. I think he lost. But what kind of challenges are you looking forward to? What do you want to do?
Any of them, I guess.
And you don't have to challenge anyone. They have to challenge you. So we'll put it out there. We will we'll make a thing on there. Oh, you know what? Before we end the before we leave, we'll get a picture of you with the belt on the Scarpaci thing, and we'll say open challenge. Look at you already. Give us a kind of little promo for us about being the FAFO champion. Oh, good job. Yeah, Rhea Ripley would be fucking proud.
I know.
He'd be like, yeah, that's not what I would do. Isn't that how he talks?
Hmm.
Rhea Ripley has a penis.
Awesome.
She's so pretty. She's so pretty. Anyways, what else is going on? Dude, listen, here's what I want. June 1st, I'm on vacation. All right, first week of June, I'm on vacation. I want a rough draft of the day in the life of Aaron Romeo. I'm tired of it. It's been 17 years.
So that's been,
All I'm asking for is one day.
yeah.
Day in the life, Aaron Romeo.
We should film some rough scenes at the old place before we could still film with
We could. We could. You know.
grab.
Is there better anything there?
Huh?
Is there better anything there? There's nothing there.
It's like empty.
It's completely
piles of
empty?
clothes, like different piles of clothes. Some of it's stuff I'm
We're
throwing
just
away.
gonna sit on the house
Well, that's what we'll do.
Right?
Probably use
Screw it.
them as cum rags.
I know. Why is everything so sticky? Like, why is everything so sticky?
Why is everything stiff as a board?
I'm like, man, you use a lot of starch, don't you? Unfucking real. But yeah, the send off episode, we'll call it. We'll say, you know, Bar-jutsu Live Special Edition, the send off episode, and then we'll send you to your new apartment, and already be draped in cum. Disgusting. Look at you, just agreeing with it. You're like, yep. We're like, what'd you do the first night? Are you already in the new house? You're already staying in the new house?
Yeah.
Hi, how's it going? We're good. We're live right now. What's up? Everybody's excited to be here.
Good, good. Yes, we are.
Where are you guys from?
R&R Express, and we are also an engineer.
Engineer.
Literally right across the street.
Oh, very nice.
So very
Very nice.
nice.
Truck
Well-
company, engineering.
Like it. Love it. Well, welcome to Scarpaci. Thank you.
Good.
But you've been sleeping at the new house. Any visitors? Are we gonna do a follow-up episode at the new house?
Oh yeah, once there's like stuff everywhere, like is that
More of his cum
organized?
rags.
Yeah, more of my.
Do you wear clothes when you're at home?
Not really.
No.
Somewhat.
You're just like, why? Why don't I do?
Yeah.
I get judged sometimes. My dog will be staring at me and he'd be like, dude, why?
Close up.
And I'm like,
Me too.
what? You're naked. And he's like, yeah, but I'm a dog. And the cat's licking herself and she's like, dude, don't look at me. You're fucking disgusting. But yeah, I'd like to say that you're just walking around naked, which means we're going to pop in uninvited. We're going to be like, well, let's go. And we're going to barge in. He's like, oh. You all right?
Yeah, I'm good.
Yeah, you seem out of it. Are you drunk?
Pretty high.
No, my cheek's high.
So we're gonna barging on him. It's gonna be some like kinky shit. He's probably like bound up and
I'm
ball
gonna
games and
send.
shit.
I'm gonna send hookers to new apartments. I'm gonna send prostitutes to your new apartment. You got a sliding glass door to the back balcony. You on the first floor?
Like I want like sit down with
Yeah. Climb up like Spider-Man and fucking rape you in your sleep. You do have a big fear of being raped in the middle of the. What actor, okay, if there was one person in the world that you would let rape you, who would it be?
It's Ryan Reynolds.
Is it Ryan Reynolds?
That's every man's like man.
Not mine.
Almost everybody's.
God.
Yet again, the fact that you Nene will love that.
Oh,
So you're at home. You're in your apartment. Henry Cavill,
flies
whatever,
in and
comes in, climbs up the drain. Okay? Climbs up the drain. Wants to get at you. And you're like, yeah, all right, well, you made the effort. Come on, Henry, and you pull him.
It's a Superman costume.
We're going to try this again. And I want you to ask me the same question. Ask me the question I just asked you, about being raped, about which one. Go ahead. I want you go ahead and ask me. Ask me the question I just asked you.
Consensual.
Ask me the question that I just asked you. None. That's how you should answer. No man will enter this anus. I shall take lives before I get my anus taken. That is how every man should answer that fucking question. Every heterosexual man in the world. So the fact that you had to take a second and go, well, there's so many worthwhile visuals out there. that could penetrate me. I guess Superman would be the one, but eventually you'll learn to answer these questions properly.
Have one?
Me?
Yeah.
No, none. Because a dude comes up on my balcony before facing a gun, I'm gonna say, "What the fuck are you doing?" To quote Tom Hardy, I'm gonna say, "Would you like a hole in your shirt?" Fucking terrible. I just love that. I don't know if he's trying to be dramatic or if he's really contemplating an answer. You know,
That's funny.
I'm like, dude, I'm like, hey, like Al Pacino's in town and he's looking for somebody to play a role with him, but he needs you to let him shit.
Under the desk.
Go on the desk, take a shit in your mouth. What time are you available on Monday? This motherfucker will be like, well, he looked at his schedule.
I'm gonna get paid.
Yeah, what like is there compensation or plane? This dude, this is a guy here. You get this, Nini? This is a guy here that refuses to eat anything expired. It could be expired day one. Will not put it in his oatmeal. But he'll let an A-list celebrity fuck him in the ass. Just for a fucking part.
And then eat whatever concoctions in his fridge.
Don't get that. Please explain that to me. You would rather be penetrated by another man than eat something that may have gone past one date of a suggested expiration date.
His body's a temple.
Yeah, like
clean.
if it expires on what's today, the 13th? Okay, if it expires
the 12th,
May 12th,
on 11.
He's like, nope, not gonna do it. Don't even bring it in the same fucking room as me. And you're like, all right, dude, sorry. He's like, if it's expired, get it away from me. And he's like, man, that dude has some cock on him.
But you'll eat sardines, oatmeal, and ranch dressing and beer mixed together.
Fish heads, fish eyeballs, stuff like that and everything.
Nice.
He'll throw it right in the oatmeal. No, wait. When's its expiration date? I want you to Google, when we go home, I want you to Google how accurate expirations dates are. You know what Google is going to say? None. It's going to say 0. It's going to say expiration dates are a suggestion. You know what happens whenever milk expires? You have cheese for your burgers. May not be the tastiest cheese in the world. May not smell great. But guess what?
Cheese doesn't smell good.
It's exactly it. Milk is cheese. That's what you choose to do. You choose to not eat something that turns into something else. Doesn't matter anyways. We all convert it into shit.
Does anybody else want to go shopping and grab stuff from the back?
I do it all the time. I just went shopping today. There could be 14, and that's just my thing. Even though I'm sitting here bitching about expiration dates, there could be 14 fucking gallons of milk in front of it. I will move each one of them to get that last fucking one.
They also restock it, whatever is about to expire first in the front. So I always grab shit from the back.
I love it. Fucking great. Look, he's all judging himself. He's like,
laughing so hard.
Oh yeah, or you rethinking the Henry Cavill. He's like, I don't know. Christian Slater was hot in his day.
I thought that was lotion.
I'm getting the lotion.
So weird. Thank you for being part of this show.
You're welcome.
Holy shit, we're fucking 40 minutes. Oh my god, there's the tongue fucking wiggle. Nini, you got anything to say? Oh, seriously. Thank you so much for that. It's not often that I get compliments, but I do appreciate you. Oh, stop. Stop already. Get out of here. She's saying that I'm special.
Uh-huh.
I'm cute. I am cute. I know I'm cute. Give me a kiss. No, not on camera? All right. All right, listen. When do you want to do the show at your house?
We have to roll ahead.
I want 10 pages of Day in Life of Aaron Romeo by the end of this week. It's only Tuesday. Layla, Paige, congratulations on your crowning victory. I'm very excited for you. I'm looking forward to the first challenge. Why do I have a feeling it's going to be Quigley? He's going to be like, hey, I challenge you to a kiss challenge. Oh, I lose. You're the best champion ever. Fuck up, Quigley. He better. I tell you what, I'm gonna throw it down. Quigley better come on here with a fucking challenge that's like fucking outrageous. He'd be like, all right, I don't give a shit. I'm gonna challenge you for fucking this, and I don't care if it's like fucking card stacking. You know, like playing card houses and shit. It better be fucking something good. Um, you know, I know a certain female. I'm not gonna say it. No, 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 no. I'm gonna say I sleep with as many dudes challenge, but she. I don't want that belt wouldn't fit her. That belt wouldn't fit her. All right, that is it, guys. Funny show. You contributed so much more than I thought, and yet you did so little. I want to thank all of our sponsors. I want to thank Meineke Car Care, Pleasant Hills, Castle Shannon, uh, KMC, KMC Firearms, Fista Productions, everybody else, and that's pretty much it. You guys got anything you want to say? Very happy, love it. Tip your bartender.
Bar-jutsu live every Tuesday night.
8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time.
Eastern Standard Time.
Guys, he's so terrible. So awesome. From all of us here at Bar-jutsu and Iron City Beer, please drink responsibly. We will see you next week.
You make like a good audio book.
I know, he would.
When I have it,
Don't listen to it while you drive. Drive up.
I